YouTube. What's going on, man? It's your boy B Pain. I'm back. Back and better than ever. I got another reaction for you. I got this. Jubliee. One psychopath versus 5 empaths. Hope I said that right. But hope you're having a good day today. Hope you're having a blessed one. It's gonna be a good reaction. It's gonna be a good day. But with that being said, if you're in that video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Get to it.
I'm an empath.
I am an empath.
I'm an empath.
I'm an empath.
I am an empath.
I am an empath.
First, it almost sound like an AI.
So let's go around and say what makes us an empath.
I am an emotional empath, so I can sense people's emotions very quickly from afar.
I feel emotions in my body. I'm like a sponge. So I'll like soak up the people's emotions around me and then throw it back at them.
It's a thermometer. You know how to feel the room. The temperature is very in your face and you know how to adjust to it.
Being an empath for me helps me with my work as a mental health advocate.
I think it's a big difference between relating to people's emotions versus feeling. Like anyone can feel what other people are feeling, but it's different to relate and actually feel those emotions for yourself.
I would say that.
All right, off the bat, I'm gonna go on. Old girl on the far end and just said whatever she just said. You want her? Or the AI right here. The black dude. He sound like an AI, I swear. Might be one.
I'm also the type of person to really place myself in another person's shoes, and also I'm a sponge as well. I feel like if I see someone crying, I fight them.
I doubt it's Miss Rainbow in the middle. I doubt it's her. I doubt it.
The urge to cry myself.
Well,
But they be throwing left hooks. Let me stop.
I'm also on the spectrum, so as an autistic empath, I can sense things very easily, and not only that, it's a blessing and a bit of a curse because it could also lead me to getting possibly taken advantage of.
Me too. I have the tism also. Yay. Tism buddies.
I have autism also.
Oh, you too?
Yeah.
Oh, yay.
When I heard someone else was on the spectrum, I felt less alone. As an autistic person, we feel a lot.
And I think too, like we can always tell like how someone walks, like we can feel the weight of their like shoulders literally touching the ground. And so I think watching how someone walks and things like that, like you can definitely feel where they're at. Have you ever done that before?
Like this, or do they walk like this or like this? I don't know. I've never paid attention to it.
Oh my God, yeah. Can we like try and walk back and forth? This is kind of a small space. Usually we'll ask people like, I won't ask them, I'll watch them walk, essentially, then I'll get a little bit more.
Okay, so fashion show?
All right.
Oh, she's gonna do a catwalk. We're gonna like really do this.
Not just kidding.
Oh, he got a game.
Okay, okay. That's chill.
I thought it was an interesting strategy. I had never thought about going that method or that way. And I was also like nervous to walk a certain way that I don't know how an empath would walk or not walk.
I don't know what I'm doing.
It's okay.
I'm like really
Okay.
Oh, we're...
Oh, okay. I'm good.
Okay.
We're good.
You're definitely with us 'cause you walked out.
Oh no! Are you okay?
Lord, help me. I gotta run that back. I gotta see if she tripped on something.
Oh, we're...
Oh, okay. I'm good. Okay. We're good.
You're definitely with us 'cause you walked out.
Oh no! Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay.
That's not embarrassing at all. Oh, God. Okay, we're good. Anyway, next.
It's okay. You fell gracefully.
We're gonna cut that, right? That's not gonna be on the... Yeah. Surprise, the fall was fake.
I told you, I was like, that fall is super fake. I ain't tripping. Look,
Okay.
look.
Oh, we're...
Oh,
Why did she run to the light? Why would you run to the light?
okay. I'm good. Okay. We're good.
You're definitely with us 'cause you walked out.
Oh no! Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay.
That's not embarrassing at all. Oh, God. Okay, we're good. Anyway, next.
It's okay. You fell gracefully.
We're gonna cut that, right? That's not gonna be on the... Yeah. Surprise, the fall was fake. So I wanted to fall to see if people would react. So either people would feel empathetic towards me and go, oh no, are you okay? And like try to help me up. or people would giggle because they'd feel like the secondhand embarrassment. So I was trying to see like who didn't react at all, because that person was probably the odd one out.
That was smart.
Seemed like it could have been fake, and I thought, oh, maybe she's the one. I'm not sure.
I don't know how to walk. Oh my
Just don't
gosh.
walk like me and we're good.
Am I supposed to pretend to be
Oh, I
confident?
mean, you just be yourself.
Just be
Okay.
yourself.
You got this.
Like you're walking through the house, you're going to the kitchen, you're gonna make some food.
That's how I do
It might be her.
I feel that.
I feel like I'm getting judged.
No, you're not.
You got this. All right, very exciting.
You have a really good one.
Look at the way she's standing. It might be her, bro. It might be her.
Wow. Yeah. What I noticed from the walk is a lot of awkwardness. Like Christine had an awkward walk, Cassie had an awkward walk, Allison just fumbled. So I just noticed that there was a lot going on there. I think Austin was probably the biggest giveaway that he probably was an empath.
What do you guys do for work?
I'm a Lego artist, so I build with Lego. I get to play with Lego all day.
I am actually an artist. I actually make a lot of art designs. As of late, I've been working on some figure drawing and oil painting because I'm currently in college. And outside of that, I also do photography.
Oh, that is so
Yes.
awesome. I work as a social media manager for an oil painter in La Jolla. So it's
so
funny, the
cool.
art. Yeah.
Yes.
Mine's very complicated. I work with the public, but like I'm in the public and I do a lot of like journey walks and experiences with people. I'm like an Airbnb host as well as like other things.
So you got the
Photography,
walking on point.
yeah.
Walk in.
Yeah, and then photography would be my little like paint.
I'm a student. I'm in high school still, but senior year, almost done. Thank goodness.
It's her.
And then I work at my church just on like the weekends.
I think you can learn a lot from what someone does for work. A lot of creative types seem to be empathetic, so that kind of like threw me off that we were all kind of creative types of people.
Y'all know the movie Inside Out?
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie kind of shows some people's indication of like what's their leading emotions. Because if you notice with Riley, her leading emotions were joy and sadness, and then with the eventual movie will be anxiety, which I can relate so much.
Inside Out too.
Yes.
I voted for Veronica at the very
It's a good
beginning
choice.
just because she was a little bit more quiet.
Her wardrobe is a little bit darker. Her energy was a little lower. She was kind of quiet. She seemed
That's
a
too
little bit
obvious.
nervous.
She
That's
was a
a good-
little quiet, and everything
Solid
she
pick.
responded was not adding up to an extent.
I'm more of a listener. I'm very observant.
When you think about it, when you think about a psychopath, think about the Joker. How was he before he was the Joker? He was a little wacky, little goofy. So it could be Miss Rainbow. Miss Rainbow or the AI dude.
Observant. That's mostly how I'm able to figure out stuff about people. So I think that I probably wasn't talking as
I
much
don't
as
think
I
it's
should
her.
have, and they thought that that was suspicious.
You okay?
Yeah. Who would you say is the most like empathetic person in your life, and how would you say they've influenced you?
Probably my most empathetic person in my life would be my mother, because she's really the only person I mostly have. She's the one that really understood me, especially when winter stage, I'm just not feeling it.
I would say it's probably my bestie Mookie, because like I call him whenever something good happens or whenever something bad happens, and he kind of like matches my energy. So if like something really good is happening, and then he'll be like, oh my god, I'm so excited, and I'll be like, oh my god, I'm excited that you're excited, and then we just kind of build. Like whereas like if something really good happens and I tell my mom, she's like, okay, and I'm like, ah.
Oh, this is really hard. I actually think there's a lack of because of it. Maybe my brother is a little bit, but like what's interesting is because I'm an Airbnb host, like, and I share the space with my guests, I typically get a lot of empaths staying with me because it's not typical that someone would want to live with someone else. And so it's really like my guests, and it's the people that stay with me.
My former pastor was the most empathetic person around me. He's currently deceased, and I opened up to him about a lot of things, and he didn't judge me. And I'm very grateful that I had him in my life.
That's beautiful.
Really is.
I would say that the most empathetic person in my life is definitely my sister. She has grown up with special needs, and I feel like she's just such a people person as well, and she's taught me so much about love, about patience, about I feel like I'm about to cry, about just so much. So she's definitely the biggest empath in my life for sure.
She was talking about something emotional, and I was like kind of looking at her eyeballs to see if they were gonna like water up, and I didn't see a lot of watering up, even though she's like, oh my God, I'm gonna cry. I was like, are you?
What was the most like traumatic thing that happened that you noticed that it brought it out of you even further?
Oh my gosh. I would say for me, had a really bad car accident, like at the end of high school. And my best friend was in like the passenger side with me. And obviously we ended up leaving unhurt. And I'm so grateful that that was the case. But I think that made me more empathetic because I did not want anything to happen to her. And also, it's also made me appreciate life. You just never know when your last moment.
Being homeless has brought out empathy. Well, not currently homeless, but I was homeless. And that has brought out a lot of empathy in me. And that's why I work with homeless people, because I want them to know that the world has not given up on them. Being homeless shaped me a lot. It actually made me a better person. When I was on the streets, I wanted to help other people that were worse off than me. And that's when I started being an empathetic person.
Yeah, and I was gonna say for me, probably was like because usually I go to my mom, but like when she lost her mother or my grandmother, and what was crazy enough, it was in 2019, and that was actually the year I was graduating from high school. Everything turned differently, and especially as, of course, as someone on the spectrum, I probably got more empathetic once I started realizing I kept being taken for granted to the point it was so mind-numbing, and I couldn't help myself out, but I was able to help other kids who has more higher levels of whether it's autism or even Down syndrome, to help them out know it's okay.
Oh, Jubliee was saying that.
Might be him. How you gonna vote him out?
I think she was just putting on a persona. So I thought she had like some sociopath tendencies. And I just was like, oh, why is she trying to like curate an image around herself? So.
Todd, I don't know.
Although I really liked her story, it just felt like it was somewhat typical non-empath behavior. I voted for her mostly because I just wasn't really feeling it within that round.
I feel like because I asked the questions initially, that was probably like why I got voted out. And also when I started explaining stuff about my sister and the traumatic incident, I felt like I was choking up and I felt like I was getting nervous. And so I think that made me think like, okay, I'm probably gonna get voted out.
If everyone feels confident that you already caught the mole, you can end the game now. But if the majority has doubts, the game will continue. Please raise your hand if you want to continue playing the game.
I think it's him.
Okay, what's your favorite Disney movie?
I would say two, one from Disney, one from Pixar. My Disney would be Big Hero 6, because I can relate with Hero. And for Pixar, I had to give them credit because they got me real good. Turning Red.
Okay.
I felt May's pain deeply, real deeply.
What about you guys?
Oh, it's the Little Mermaid. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you were before me. It's just as soon as I thought, I was like, I love Pocahontas because I cried up during Pocahontas. But The Little Mermaid is also good too.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the same storyline.
It's very much so.
Mine's Hercules.
Hercules.
I just
Interesting.
Hercules.
So I wanted to know about people's favorite Disney movies specifically, because there are certain Disney movies that just are too emotionally like fufufket. If Lion King's your favorite movie, there is something wrong with you, because when Simba's dad dies and he's like, Papa, wake up, you're like, my heart can't take it.
Okay, I'm really thinking this through. Like, who broke your heart?
Oh, God.
And explain like what you felt.
Okay, so I am 31 years old, and this is like cringy that I'm saying this on Jubilee, but I'm 31 years old and I've never had a boyfriend. So there's this saying, and it goes, it is better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. And I agree with that, because I would have loved to have a boyfriend, or now that I'm in my 30s, a husband. So yeah, I never got my heart broken in a romantic way, unfortunately. I don't know if that's unfortunate or not,
Wait, there's a few family members
Like,
who.
don't cry.
Okay, not emotions. There's a few family members who I am no longer connected with. Who, yeah. If I talk more, I'm gonna cry. But it's
No,
starting.
this is
But
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely would be love and loss. And so like for me, it was like going through that experience. This person was also like empathetic. So for her and I, it was like very much like we could feel a lot of what was going on in the world. And I feel like I lost my partner. I asked this also because like there's things that happen afterwards when you lose someone, or like there's a breakup, or there's some type of trauma.
Turns to a stalker like that dude from You. I ain't never seen it, but I heard, bro, it's crazy. They picking him?
We have a tie.
Oh boy.
The tie is between Austin and Aaron. So you guys will get 20 seconds each to state your case. Ready, set, go.
Tough.
I'm an empath
What did
because
you get,
one,
Kane?
I understand emotions completely through everybody. I, in fact, also understand empath through also tarot cards, and I also love studying energies through zodiacs and other ways to channel people's energies and be openly understanding for them. So that's why I'm an empath.
My only saying is, in silence, you can still hear words. And so I just think that, I don't know, I think Austin said a lot. I was gonna say, Austin said a lot, that's all I'm saying.
It might be him.
I think we were suspicious about Aaron because he seemed too empathetic.
Aaron seemed a little sketch because he didn't echo people's reactions. He just was like very calm, cool, and collected and stuff like that. So I thought maybe it would be him, but I feel so bad.
Oh, I thought they picked the other dude.
We still love you.
I might have not spoken so much. I wasn't as bubbly as the others. It was just easy maybe to have me be voted out next.
That
Today
Kane
we
is
embark
so
on a
tough.
journey to the tranquil oasis of the App Store. Close your eyes and envision yourself floating effortlessly.
Alright, bro. You know, the two ads in one video.
If the lights turn green, that means you voted out the mole and you win. If the light turns red, that means the mole is still in the box and you lose.
I think they lost.
Let's change the lights in 3, 2, 1.
I knew it!
All right, well, the person
knew
who
it.
is not an empath, please step forward and reveal yourself in 3,
It's Miss
2,
Rainbow. It's Miss Rainbow. Look at where she's looking.
1.
I know it's her.
I knew it couldn't have been you.
I was so irritated because I was the only person I found out from the first round that sniffed her out right away.
I thought we were golden. I mean, we got the 3 tisms, and I did not expect like anything from those two at all. Maybe if I was closer to her, maybe I would have felt some energy vibes. But yeah, I had no idea.
I am
No,
not an
we're not three.
empath. I have autism and ASPD, which is antisocial personality disorder, which is technically psychopathy. Antisocial personality disorder has affected me in many different ways. I talk about it on my YouTube channel, which is Chocolate
You go back one more time. I gotta see this. I'm like,
Psychopathy. Antisocial empath. I have autism and ASPD, which is
person constantly shows no regard for right or wrong. Bro. Yeah, what Joker got?
antisocial personality disorder, which is technically
Didn't Joker start off
psychopathy.
like
Antisocial personality
Lock her up.
disorder has affected me in many different ways. I talk about it on my YouTube channel, which is
Sorry,
Chocolate
forgive me,
on
I'm sorry.
Fizzy. I do not completely lack
Fine.
empathy.
All
I have
jokes.
cognitive empathy, but I do not have emotional empathy. Everything that I said is true. I work with people that are mentally ill, people that are homeless, people that have substance abuse issues that are on the streets. When people think about sociopaths, they automatically
slick,
think
look like that.
murderers, you know, like bad people. But they don't understand that there is a spectrum Low functioning sociopaths have low impulse control, and most of them have a low IQ, and they do go out and hurt people and act on their intrusive thoughts. People that are high functioning sociopaths might have intrusive thoughts, but there's a misconception that people that have ASPD don't care about others. It's not that we don't care about people's feelings, we just don't understand them.
Hearing about the spectrum of how sociopaths can be, that was very helpful to me because I did have someone close to my life who was on the extreme spectrum, especially someone who wanted to be malicious towards others. So seeing someone who was bubbly and kind of like kind and a little bit reserved but nice, like that was just different.
Sociopathy has affected me in many different ways. It has affected my love life because I don't have one. And I don't know if I'm capable of love. I don't understand love. Obviously, I try to love my mother and my sister, but I do not know what love is. I do not know what happiness is. I try to pretend to be, a functioning member of society because I don't want to be an outcast. But honestly, I spend most of my life pretending. Not as much as today, but yeah, I'm just pretending to be happy when sometimes I feel nothing. But I am not going to let sociopathy define me. I'm not going to be a crappy person just because I feel nothing, because I know that other people do have feelings and emotions, even though I honestly lack probably 80% of emotions.
How did you feel when you found out that you won?
Can I be honest?
Yes.
I felt nothing. I just wanted to see how far I would go in the game.
That's crazy, bro. I like that. I like that. I like the speech you gave me. I like that. That was a good video. Yeah, there's your joint. That's gonna do it for this video. Just gonna do it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed. That was a good video. I like the speech and how she kind of touched up on the subject and all that. But I hope y'all enjoyed. Y'all didn't do it if y'all did. More videos coming our way. More gameplay, more reactions. Like I said, if y'all enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace and love.